Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. This look for today is just a simple little glam look for prom or any other occasion. I think this is a great look that goes with any dress. I am using one palette, the Morphe 35Opallet. So yeah, keep on watching. Hope you guys like. Okay, so let's start with skin prep. I have put a serum on my face. I did also spray with this Marc Jacobs Coconut Recover Spray. I have gone over with the Smashbox Photo Finish. You can, however, use something else. e.l.f. has great primers. NYX has a great primer as well. So whatever primer works for your skin, use that. So we have our skin prepped and ready. I'm gonna go in with a heavier foundation. I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation and my shade is 6.0. I love this foundation. It's super full coverage and I love full coverage foundation, but it's not too heavy. I do have the Kat Von D one, the Lock-It foundation, which I find it to be too cakey, and in all honesty it does crease on my face. It ends up creasing. Ooh, let's tuck that in. Okay, so now we're gonna go in for some concealer to highlight, and I'm using the Glamouflage. This I got at Walmart by Hard Candy. I think it's $5, and it's comparable to, I would say, maybe the Shape Tape. I mean, I would never compare anything to Shape Tape. This is a little bit tackier, heavier than Tape Shape. This actually might be too bright for me. Oh Lord, that's alright. So I'm just gonna brighten up the areas. And I'm just using a small little concealer brush. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills contouring stick, and this is in the shade Mink. You can, however, use whatever. If you have the Anastasia cream. I have a special brush. This is like a small, thick, angled brush, and I just use this. You can use whatever brush you want, but this is so much easier for me to just contour my nose. I'm actually going to go in with a darker concealer and just kind of, it gives it more of a great highlight and contour dimension to your face where it doesn't look crazy. And I always highlight this somehow. Just a little bit. And it looks crazy, right? This is prom. You gotta go all out. Your makeup better last all day. And I also use a cream blush. So I'm just gonna take a cream blush, the bottom of my sponge. I'm using the Smashbox Photo LA Lights, but you can use whatever, and just dab it right there. And it adds color. So this is what your face can look like, something like this. You don't have to do all of this, but this is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out and then come back. Alright guys, so I went ahead, my camera died, so I went ahead and I did this side of my face. As you can see, I set my face and I put some setting powder underneath. It didn't really do anything. I did fill out my brows though, off camera, but this is the look. Okay, so first color I'm gonna go in with is this like peachy natural shade. Now the shades you can alter according to your skin tone and skin color. And with that, I'm just gonna go in with this brush. It is a Morphe brush. Whatever you have, like a nice little blending brush, and just all over the lid. You know, there we go. I like to build color, and I'll use the same brush and I'll go in with this color over here. Look, we're gonna go in with this color. So we're just gonna dab that and then just go use that on the crease and just back and forth motions, you know, bring it in a little bit and then just go back and forth. You can build this as dark or as dramatic as you would like, but that's, I'm pretty happy with that color there. So there we go, that's the first color. Now for the second color, I'm gonna go in with this, it's like this brown right here. We're just gonna take a little bit with the same brush. There we go. So you see it's kind of flared out. It's okay, we're gonna go in and fix it. So there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with a different brush and we're gonna go in with this darker brown here. So we're just gonna take that and just into the, from the outer corner of your lid and just blend it up. And then in. And then I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to actually take the smaller brush here, go into that same color, and then just buff it in. In this color, like I said, you can go as dark as you want, or as light if you want, or you can totally skip this color. Completely up to you. Alright, now we're going to go in with the same brush that we used to blend out our warm colors. No pigment added, just whatever's on the brush, and just blend that. Windshield wiper motions, like the iconic quote, right? That's what every YouTube guru tells you. And you blend with windshield wiper motion. So once you have that blended to the, you know, point where you want it, we're going to take a flat brush, pigment brush, and then we're going to go in with this light color. Now, like I said, depending on your skin complexion or your skin tone, you can alter the colors. And we're just going to go in and brush that on. So we're patting that color in to the inner corner and just kind of buffing it outward. And blend it in. You can also use it to clean up here. You know, any harsh lines you may have created. And you can take this more shimmery color right here, place it right in the tear duct. You can use this as a shimmer all over the lid, but it defeats the purpose of a neutral eye. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the same little blending brush that we did the warm colors with and just kind of blend everything in. You know, maybe go in a little bit with more of this color here that we used. And just blend it in very lightly. Alternate back to your small brush, take a little bit more of that dark brown that we used. And this all kind of just comes down to blending everything. Now if this is, you know, to the point where you like it, where you think it looks good, then that works for you too. And everybody's eye shape is differently, so if you need to skip a step or if you feel like you need to skip a step, you know what looks good on you. Alright, so that's it for the color. And then we're going to take a little bit of a highlighter color. I'm just going to take this same little pink shimmer color and highlight my brow bone. Just right there. So we're going to highlight that right there. And there we go. Now I'm going to take I'm going to use the Kat Von D ink liner in black. This is like smudge proof, but you can use whatever liner that you use. Go for it. Okay, so next we're going to actually smoke at the bottom, and with that same brush, we're going to take that small little brush, and this is a step you can totally skip, but I think it just adds to that glamour look. We're going to go in with this color here that we used. Back and forth, and then we're going to go with the purple. Purple brown, I should say. I keep calling it purple. It's not purple. You just want to buff it out. Now you can curl your lashes, and I'm sure everybody knows how to curl their lashes. Right? So we're going to curl our lashes, and then we're going to put on false lashes, and pretty much done. Okay, so now that we have our lashes on, let's put on some highlight. I'm actually using the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight. Gonna take my highlight brush. I'm just using this one here. Yes, it's Morphe. Depending on the texture of your skin, if you have like a bunch of texture, you see that? The highlight is going to bring that out. So maybe try to skip that part with texture, not highlight it, or don't go as heavy. I do like to a little bit here, and then I don't do all the way down the nose. I'll just do right here in the middle, and then right at the tip. Chin a little bit. I don't go crazy. I'm not too crazy about looking like a glazed donut, but if you are, go ahead, girl. Do your thing. So I just placed some highlight there, and then I also took my blush. So you want to pick like a neutral colored blush, like something like this. Again, depending on your skin tone. And then you want to go in with a blush brush and just, you know, add some warmth. And blend it in with your contour. Don't just slop it on there because you're going to have harsh lines. Yeah, let's wipe away the bake because I didn't do this side. Alright, so now that we have all that, we have our highlights all done and set, we're going to pick a lip color. Now this you can go with like a very nude lip color, something a little bit more pinky depending on your dress color. I'm just going to go in with like a nice nude. I'm using this Maybelline Color Jolt in the color Stripped Down. Gone all on my shirt. Maybe I won't be using that color. So this is the same color as this one, and this is the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Ashton. Alright, so one thing I did forget is I went in on my waterline with a nude colored pencil, and this is Smashbox, where you can find something like NYX or Wet n Wild. So ultimately this is it. It's a really quick and easy look. You can go ahead and set it now. I'm gonna take my Skindinavia setting spray, back up a little bit, and just super simple, easy look. I think it's a great glam look for prom if you have an amazing dress and you don't want to take away from that, or if you just don't like heavy makeup. Bye guys.